Bush shark turkeys are good to eat too. I know every time I catch something I say it's good to eat. I grew up poor, man. So we eat everything. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to X-Rated Fishing. I am Mike Slick Dupree. Today I'm going fishing. I don't know what for. I'm going to go to the rock jetty, throw some of these, and I might run offshore, like not offshore, but like 10, 15 miles off the beach, see if I can find something to bite out there. So that's what I'm going to do today. Solo. I'm not going far because I'm solo. But life jackets, EPIRB, life raft, everything's ready to go. Let's go fishing. I don't know what this is. Took it out of my hand as soon as I tried to drop it. I'm just out here prospecting really right now. Let's hope it's not a shark. If you want to apply just a little bit more drag to your reel without actually cranking on the button, you can use your hand. Keep it on the spool and control your drag that way as well. When he takes it, you let him take it though. I can tell myself I am in 70 feet of water. I've seen buffleheads out here. A whole raft of dippers. We call them dippers down here. Saw a whole raft of dippers. It looked like surf scoters. I'm not sure if it was or not. They were so far, but it definitely looked like it. I knew it. Damn shark. I think my jig's back there. That was easy. Keep going. Bush shark turkeys are good to eat too. I know every time I catch something I say it's good to eat. I grew up poor, man. So we eat everything. I will say I'm not a fan of bluefish. I know some people are. Man, that ain't for me. It ain't for me. Let's go find a little spot. That one bit like a red snapper. I'm dropping what some people call a grouper rig. Some people call it a three-way rig. So what it is, I have a three-way swivel right here. I got about 6 inches going to an 8-ounce weight, and I got about 5 feet, 150 pound mono, extra hard mono steel. Trying to make sure there's no AJs here on March before I put the anchor out, because I ain't trying to catch AJs all day. Bad little sea bass right here. Keep. I'll take him to the house, my friend. My friend. Turn that live well on. Bloop. All right, let's try it again. Still prospecting. Caught quite a few undersized sea bass. I'm not sure if the camera was rolling whenever I caught them or not. Caught 2 keepers so far. What I'm doing is I'm marking bottom on my machines. It looks good. And then I'm getting my drift and then I'm hitting go to. Here, I just drifted this spot and caught a couple of little sea bass. We'll drift it again. See what happens. See what happens. Girl, you think you got it found? It's a shame that YouTube copyrights everything. I can't even listen to music. I'll get a copyright strike. Still in 70 feet of water. I'm just working like down the ledge from north to south, like down the beach. I'm just riding, just looking for stuff. And I marked something in the water column. So I stopped, cast it out. I stopped and cast it out. I got bit. I think it's a nice Spanish mackerel. I don't know if you can hear me or not. really small king or a nice Spanish. I hope it ain't a shark. Kind of like a shark. Oh, it's a daggone false alligator. That's okay, that's bait. These fish are so strong, man. And if I had more than one, I meant two, I'm sorry, I got two. If I had more than 2 bags of ice, I'd keep it. You can actually bleed out a false albacore or bonito. Some people call it bonito. Not bonito, but bonita. You can bleed them out correctly. Swimming at me. And it's really damn good sashimi. And, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're crazy, you're pretty stupid." Now, I'm telling you, it's good. You have to bleed it out though, and you have to chill it like super fast. You have to get it as cold as you can. There he is. Don't toss off, of course. See how pretty they are though? It's a beautiful fish. I'm trying to do this without dropping the camera. That is a Clark spoon pokey jig. Just in case you're wondering. Clark spoon. I'm sorry, I need a cameraman. Somebody want to run a camera for me? Might even get to fish a little bit. Pretty awesome though. Pretty fish. I'm letting him go. I'm probably 8 miles, maybe 8 or 9 miles off the beach. I don't go far when I'm by myself. I used to. I don't do that anymore. It's bad for you. It's so fun getting tight though. I'm just dropping this pokey jig right to the bottom and then retrieving it up like sporadic. That's all I was doing. He grabbed it, or she grabbed it, or whatever. Took off with it. I thought it was a Spanish, man. If it was a Spanish, I would have definitely kept it. I love Spanish, especially on the grill. Clean your Spanish. Oh, got something messing with it. Tell me another false out. But clean your Spanish, dry it off with like a paper towel. Apply extra virgin olive oil to the meat, to the flesh, and then season it with your favorite seasoning. Let it sit for about 30-45 minutes, maybe even an hour. And cook it on a grill. You can actually use, I don't like cooking on aluminum foil. I don't like eating off aluminum, drinking out of aluminum cans. I mean, I do it, but I don't. If I could choose, I wouldn't. Try something different here. But bake it on 350 or cook it on the grill until when you look at the end of the fillet, you can see that the center will have just a very faint line of what looks like raw meat. Stop it right there. It usually only takes about 8 to 10 minutes on a grill that's rolling at about 350. It's definitely worth it. If you're gonna do like a lemon pepper, then I would squeeze lemon on it. Maybe hit it with some fresh thyme, a little parsley. I like fresh herbs on my fish. I don't like the ones you buy in the grocery store in a little shaker. Like I don't like dried out, dehydrated, or whatever you want to call it. Herb jerky. But Spanish mackerel is fantastic. It makes good tacos too. It makes great ceviche. Ceviche is so easy. So easy. We keep limes on deck at our house. Especially during the summer when we're doing sandbar stuff. All the time. Keep limes on deck. We get done fishing after we catch a bunch of Spanish. Like 2 people will clean fish and 2 people will go inside and start cutting vegetables and cutting limes, squeezing limes. We put the meat, you have to use regular lime juice. You can't use, I hope that wind's not on. You can't use that stuff that comes in a bottle. You can, not really. Just fresh squeezed limes. A pound of fish is usually about 10 limes. But maybe a dozen depending on how big they are. Like cut your meat up really small, like 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch cubes or pieces. Put it in a bowl of fresh squeezed lime juice for about it really doesn't take long. I'll say an hour, but it's not really an hour. It's usually like 30 minutes. It can be an hour, it can be an hour and a half, depending on how much fish you have. Anyway, stick that in the refrigerator, let it sit. About every 10 minutes, go stir it. Make sure that lime juice is staying all around all the meat, and that lime juice will cook that meat. You put it in I drain the lime juice off. Some people don't. Then I'll take a bunch of vegetables and cut them up. Red onion, sweet onion, cilantro, jalapeno. Cilantro's key. I love cilantro. Avocado. Sometimes we put mango in it. If you know ahead of time, you can put apples in it, little nice pieces of apple or peach. But you have to know ahead of time about the apple because you'll get that big crunch off a nice crisp apple chunk, and you won't be expecting it. Don't try to surprise somebody like, oh, check this ceviche out. And then they bite a piece of apple. They're like, what was that? That ain't ceviche, man. This is boring. A lot of bait on the bottom. I'm the only dummy out here. It's supposed to blow up to like 40 knots. We shall see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another video. This video, I know it's boring, but this is pretty much when I'm by myself, this is what I do. I usually try to stay inside of 15 miles, 20 at the most if it's a really nice day, but being out there by yourself is dangerous, so I don't advise anybody to do it. But this is pretty much as it happens, I go out there prospecting, trying to find new spots. Sometimes I catch them, sometimes I don't. Today, I didn't catch them. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. I have some more coming. I'm still editing a couple of them, so they are on the way. Bluefin tuna should be here soon. Hopefully we'll get a video out. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.